o'clock. If you're just joining us, we are going to get back to that breaking news, that Minneapolis fire in just a minute because it is big. And our reporter, Michelle Beck, just got to the scene. But it is Twins opening day at Target Field. We do need to check in with John, who's live at Target Field ahead of today's big home opener. If people are going, what should they be wearing, John?
Oh, well, just look like me, you know, just act like me. No, I don't know. It's like coat. Yeah, I'm real cool. Sweet under, put it over, you know, I got layers on layers. I'm not that cool. Listen, it's a little chilly out here. Grab a light coat. That's all you need. It's super quiet out here right now. I hear the light rail in the background. Not going to be the case later today. Rip roaring, tons of fans coming in. If you're coming out to the ballpark today, they're going to be celebrating Dick Bramer. That's always sad. When Dick's retiring, I got all sad, so I think that's going to be a cool scene down here as well. If you're coming to the ballpark, temperature-wise, we're in the 30s right now. It's obviously crisp out here this morning. Not going to be the case later on today as we warm it up. So again, you're going to see that on graphics. It's a quiet day, so if you're going out to work, also going to be quiet on the roads. That's also nice. The one thing I'm battling, satellite and radar, is the cloud cover is going to be thick right at the Twin Cities over to Menominee. That's where we're going to be seeing the clouds. If you're in western Minnesota today, or most of Minnesota, it's a sunny day. You can see the statewide forecast. Wilmer, 53, 54 in Ortonville. I've got us right at 50 in the cities. If we can break in the sunshine a little more than expected, we could hit the low 50s. Here's the Twins planner today. Head to the ballpark. It's just so sweet to see a Twins planner graphic. It's like we are there. Temperatures in the upper 40s. Grab a light coat. No rain, no precipitation. Great day to be down here at the ballpark.
As we say, it could always be worse in Minnesota. That looks great. John, thank you. We'll check back soon. Let's give you a look at the roads if you're headed out anywhere. I'm just checking MnDOT's cameras of 511. There was a reported crash out of Arden Hills on 694 eastbound at Highway 10, not causing slowdowns, but it did just pop up. So if you live in that area, be mindful of that. All right, let's get back to that breaking news unfolding right now just south of downtown Minneapolis, where crews are battling a massive fire. Michelle Beck just got to the scene now. Michelle, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Alicia, this really is a huge fire. We are going to turn around to give you that picture right now. Multiple ladders. We're counting 3 ladders just shooting water from top down. And if you can see on the lower right hand of your screen, you'll see that glowing orange fire there. The fire, as you can see, it's active. Crews have been working for hours, at least about 7 hours, to tackle that and try to contain that. We know from the fire chief we spoke with hours ago that he saw 3 people running from the scene. We do know, however, that this is a vacant, boarded up apartment building, and the fire is on the 2nd and 3rd stories. So that appears to be what the fire crews are attacking right now. And, you know, as soon as we got to the scene, even a few blocks away, you could smell the smoke here, and so that is ever present. The smoke is blowing even now at this hour, south and southeast, just away from downtown. And if you look at these traffic cameras, you can see the impact of that smoke. I'm sure lots of drivers are seeing that on their morning commutes this morning. We're just above 35W right now as we speak. And so again, reports of possible people inside the building. That's according to X from the Minneapolis Fire Department. And again, crews have been at this for about 7 hours or so, and you can see it's still a very active scene. So we are waiting for the latest updates to see if anybody's hurt, if more people are impacted. And again, this is 4th Avenue and Franklin right now, and we know that 5th Avenue is closed at Franklin too. This entire block is covered by law enforcement and first responders. So if you are traveling this way, you do want to watch out for that as well. Alicia, I'll send it back to you.
Michelle, I know it's dark and hard to make out, but what's the proximity of that building to the buildings around it? Because off in the distance, we do see apartment building lights on. Is there any thought of danger of that fire spreading?
Well, I'll turn around to explain that for you. Right now, the apartment, of course, again, this is a vacant apartment building, but it is really close. It looks to be about just a small street away from other buildings. And we know that gas has been asked to be shut off for this area. And so hopefully no impact to other people there.
All right, Michelle Beck reporting live for us just south of Minneapolis. We, of course, will stay on top of this and we'll check back in with you very soon. Also breaking this morning, a Minnesota woman is dead after an elephant attack during a safari in Zambia. This was just confirmed about 5 hours ago by a friend and neighbor of 80-year-old victim Gail Matson and the conservation tourism company Wilderness. The company told us 6 guests and a guide were on a game drive when their vehicle was unexpectedly charged by the bull elephant. Another woman was also injured. Now, video of this incident is circulating online where it appears the car stops moments before the attack. And while we can't show you the video or verify the video just yet, Wilderness says the vehicle's route was blocked, making them unable to move. In just a few hours, day 4 of the Apple River stabbing trial will pick back up. This morning, there's new perspective about what happened after eye-opening testimony yesterday. Victims who were stabbed showed the scars left behind from that day, including Alexander Martin. He spent 27 days in the hospital with a foot-long gash, as you saw there, in his stomach. Martin told the court he thought he was going to die. He told the court all he remembers after being stabbed is waking up in the hospital with a breathing tube.
My stomach was open and my intestines were in my hands, telling Tony that I was going to die and him telling me I was going to be fine and that I wasn't.
Very graphic detail there. Mew's ex-wife also testified. She told the court Mew was carrying a knife to cut the ropes that tied their tubes together on the river. We're going to hear more from her coming up in the next 30 minutes. This morning, we're learning St. Paul Public Schools Superintendent Joe Gothard will leave for his new job in Madison sooner than planned. Within the last 12 hours, the school board announced his last day will actually be May 17th, which is about 3 weeks before the school year ends. The district also announced Dr. John Tyne as their interim superintendent until they name a permanent one. Our other top story of the day, the Twins home opener. If you don't have tickets to, you can still actually buy them. So here's a look at what's available right now. Prices start at $20 just to get into the ballpark. Twins added an additional 2,000 standing room tickets for today's home opener. And there's several options to park downtown, including 7,000 spaces at the ABC and Hawthorne ramps right near Target Field. There's also 25,000 spaces in surrounding lots and ramps. Reserved parking is available through Target Field's Spot Hero parking page.